Hello and welcome once again to Hour 1. As always, I'm Charlie, and this time I'm taking a look at the game CounterSpy. As always, I'll be playing the first hour of the game, then my thoughts and impressions on the game after that. That being said, let's get to it. Starting the timer now. Alright. Got jump. Aim. I can move and aim, that's good. I'm betting there'll be a tutorial though for all this too. There will probably be a tutorial for all this stuff, yep. No, they don't like me here. Mine. I'm digging this game's art style, very cool. That worked. Almost better than I expected it to. And mine? Ah, got stacked over the top, I'm betting. Brutal. Perforator rifle. Just sounds unpleasant. Down. They really don't like us here. Can't understand why as I knife punch guys in the throat in the yard. I get this is procedurally generated, but holy crap are some of these secrets easy to find. Maybe they're not supposed to be hard to find, but... Nope, not what I thought I could do. Can't believe that worked. Slash, that really shouldn't have worked.
Что это было?
Bet I came in on that weird ass thing.
Who's there? Intruder!
I love you, not America.
Attention personnel.
Huh?
Take him
Team
out.
ready!
There's a spy on our...
That was kind of bullshit. This game does not handle close enemies well, though. Good to know.
Johnny?
Oh, god damn it. He shot me, then surrendered. That's gotta be kind of an in-game glitch. Seriously?
А? Женя?
Устранить его! Все вместе!
And Taylor. Da-na. Okay, so all the US ones seem to be like buried in the ground.
Who's
There
there?
he is!
Keep looking.
Do-do-do-do. No spies, great. And dead. Not good.
Stop, spy! Who's there? Sorry. Team up. Who's on me? Under attack.
Nope.
That didn't sound good.
Gunfire. Who's there? Form up.
Stop,
Ready
spy.
to engage.
Taking fire!
Damn. Damn, that was close. Bam. I was a captain? Ooh. Or maybe that's okay.
Он вон там! Мы под атакой! Вражеский огонь!
That's special.
Под обстрелом! Проснулись, проснулись! Отыскать, кто стреляет!
Well, it seemed to work okay. We're doing that from now on.
Устраните его! Проснулись, проснулись! Вы под обстрелом! Отыскать территорию! Сержант?
Что это было?
Приготовиться к огню! Сержант? Здесь кто-то есть.
Alright, so that's an hour. You heard the alarm go off. So, CounterSpy. I'm generally not a big fan of procedure-generated games, mostly because they wind up kind of feeling and looking the same, and CounterSpy kind of falls into that category. The levels are broken down into not America, and not the USSR during the Cold War, and the only real difference from level to level is its layout and really which faction it is. Beyond that, they're all hallways. There generally seems to be now at this point in the game at least one or two kind of major shootout rooms, which is, I guess I'll transition from that into... This game's a lot of fun when it's a stealth game. This game's not so good when it's a shooting game, just because the controls feel a little bit weird and closer enemies are hard to shoot at. Like, it doesn't handle the sharp corners required to shoot a guy like 2 feet in front of you, but your pistol's getting headshots at about 20, 30 feet out with ease. And that's just kind of a control issue, but it kind of speaks to the overall issue I have with this game, which is the concept's a lot of fun. It does some things really well. The design, the sound, the style, it's all there. The gameplay, not so much. The stealth aspects are pretty boring. I'm starting to unlock some interesting stuff like a mind control dart. But beyond that, there's not that much really going on in the way of stealth. There's no gadgets as best I can tell. There's a really confusing formula system, and the game's dishing out stealth elements slower than I really want it to. It just doesn't quite... I don't know. It's like it's stuck between being a highly accessible stealth game and a mediocre kind of mediocre cover-based shooter. And as a result, it's neither. The gameplay for neither is especially good. And I touched on this briefly. There's the upgrade system. It's formulas and it's weapons. The weapon system makes complete sense. The formula system is confusing as hell because I swear I've bought and refunded the same formula like 10 times by now in the game, and I really can't know the difference with it on or it's off. Like, the game said, get us formula to be able to break armored cameras without needing explosives and stuff like that, but you don't need to break cameras, so what's the point? Like, and on that, there seems to be stuff there that's there for the sake of being there, but doesn't actually need to be there. The formula system's one of them. Indestructible cameras. Some cameras you can't destroy. be better at stealth. I don't know. Maybe I'm nitpicking too much, but whatever. So my biggest concern, though, is I've been playing this game for roughly an hour. It's my first playthrough. I've never touched this game before. And I think I'm roughly halfway through the game. And that's a problem. Like, there's this, on the pause screen in between each match, there's a percentage, I guess, done. And I am, as of this first hour, a little under halfway. There are 5 groups of 5, so 15. I'm at, like, 11. After just an hour, which leads me to believe, yeah, the levels will be getting harder as time's gone on. They've gotten a little bit longer, but not meaningfully so. Like, the longest level in the game still, I think, was the second level for me, because I was still figuring parts of it out. Which leads me to believe this game is really short, and there's kind of a cool hinted at replay value. You have rivals, and they have scores. Like, some of my friends have played this game, I guess, and they have scores in the game that I've been beating, which doesn't make sense because these levels are all procedurally generated, which means they're random, which I don't know how those compare. Like, maybe it's just, like, there's this concept of days in the game, and maybe it's on day so-and-so, these kinds of things happen, which defeats the point procedurally generated. Like, maybe you just get a really easy day 6 in this case, and you get an awesome score while I get a horribly hard day 6. It's like, wow, you did terribly. It's like, no, I had the alarm going off twice, and nuclear almost happened 4 times. It was hard, man, hard. But I digress some. Like, I'm a little concerned this game is super short, and there's nothing dissuading me to think otherwise. Like, the story seems to imply a cramped time frame, but you can have more than 2.5, 3 hours worth of content in a cramped time frame for story-wise. And I get the impression it encourages replay value and stuff like that, but I'm not sure I'd care to. Like, the story really hasn't grabbed me. The combat's not amazing. This whole versus system's confusing enough as it is that, I don't know, like, it's a good game, but I'm not sure I'd be willing to pay money for it. Yeah, it's solid, but not really. And I remember back like a couple of E3s ago, they were really pushing this game as something amazing, and visually and stylily it is. This game looks really good. It's got a cohesive look. It kind of feels like the whole Cold War propaganda thing going on both sides. It feels cool in that way. But beyond that, there's nothing amazing about this game. It's solid. It's kind of fun if you're interested in a kind of very stylized stealth game. Check it out, but don't pay a lot of money for it. It's not really worth it. But with that being said, where the hell was I going 10 seconds ago? Yeah, we'll go up. And what's behind this door? Well, shit.